Good morning. Welcome to Dad Bod Trading, the most boring, average trading you could ever observe and be with, as it happens. Hopefully we can learn something today and be 1% better. It is currently -5 degrees here. That's chilly. I'm very thankful for a nice warm home. Okay. Oh, let's grab us a little bit of stuff here. Can you feel the stocks tonight? Where's my Discord? Oh, here it is. Join. Bling. Hey. Connect. Oh no. Earbuds are totally dead. Left. Work. There. How's that? Check, check. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, there we go. I'm a little bit late because I had to watch the kiddos. But we're back at it and raring to go. So there's not a whole lot going on here. Dads. Yeah. Yeah. Change this. There we go. That's better. What was I gonna? Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna do. Go here. Go here. Let's go to YouTube. Let's go here. And get into YouTube Studio here. Yeah, let's do it. Grab the link, copy it, stick it into Discord, and good to go. Let's get it. Do 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 do. Okay, so something I want to drag over here is this. Somebody on Discord very kindly shared this. This is a whole bunch of different things that are going to be happening. We have existing home sales. We have balance sheet at 4 p.m., which is, after the close today. So we're looking at, I'm thinking that this is kind of going to be a Wednesday on a Thursday because we skipped Monday. And then Tuesday was basically like a Monday. Wednesday was more like a Tuesday. So I'm thinking today is going to be more like a Wednesday. looks like the Chinese stocks are kind of looking okay. Yeah. 76. 77. I'm looking for Futu. Oh, well, that's actually above resistance, so that's nice. That has some potential. 72. Wow, that's all the way up there. So yeah, we can be looking for $1 or so. $1 or two of movement. 51 is support. That makes sense. Makes sense. Okay. Sounds like David got clunked or something. Yeah. So the Bank of China cut key lending rates. So you've got so this could potentially be really nice. Oh, what was that at? What did it close at? 27, basically 28. Well, it's not too bad. Let's take a look at these babies and um, two. Go there. Depending on where it opens up at. So I'm going to be watching the Chinese stocks. They seem to be the most decent runners. Lucid looks tantalizing. Ooh. That looks very tantalizing. Yeah, I mean, this JD doesn't have like super great spreads on the options, if I remember correctly. $10 is not bad. And it's funny is like a long time ago I was trading, went to trade Futu here, and it was like back when it was, up in the 180s, 170s. I was like, this kind of looks like this one pattern that I was studying at the time. So I messaged my instructor and was like, what do you think about this? He's like, oh, I don't know. He's like, it's not very clean. It's probably not going to do it. I was like, okay, whatever. So I ignored it. And then it would have been a beautiful short and gap down. So. Mm-hmm. Oh, how the mighty have fallen. So I'm going to say safe trade's going to be 52.50. Like if this can hold. Um, yeah, I'm going to say a safe trade's going to be 52.50-ish. Let's say it opens, our entry is 51.75 or so. And then we ride it to there. That's 75 cents. Not bad at all. I mean, this thing can have more range, of course, but I don't know. It really depends on what the greater markets do. So we're going to sit back, hold tight, see what happens. Okay. JD. Let's get familiar here. 78. 9. Yeah. I'm going to keep this around here. Baba, I've not had all that great of success trading Baba. It's one of those that, for some reason, has my number on it, and it does not like me. So 135.85. Go. I really hate these. Can I correct this bar? How do I correct it? Oh. So low will do 135. Oh. Did it do it? It did it. It actually did it. That's cool. Okay. I didn't know you could do that. Whenever I see the ticker JD, I think of JD Sumner's bass singer. Guy was, I don't know, I didn't really like the tone of his voice. Yeah, he could sing low, but it sounded weird. George Younce was better. Changed my mind. Okay, so we also have American Airlines and Netflix are both going to be doing earnings, and American Airlines is a conference call. We're going to have earnings, I believe. Earnings are going to be happening at... Oh, okay, so we do have earnings here. Yeah, it's pretty amazing. So we're kind of watching some Chinese stocks. There was some really good news in the China market. So we're kind of watching these to see what they do. All of them gapped up pretty good. So oh no. JD is taking off. That'll help. Oh, JD. Why'd you have to do me so dirty? Wow. Should have taken it at the open. Well. Okay, Baba's moving. Horrible spread on the options, though. Man. That's the thing, dude. You really have to watch when you're doing options. You really have to watch the spread because it will absolutely mutilate you if you're not careful. Apple is looking interesting. Let's get in on some of this sweetness here. Grab a couple of those. If we can. Okay, we're in on Apple. Yeah, you're like, oh yeah. Okay, so goal on Apple here is gonna be about 168 ish, maybe. Got some resistance we're bumping into here. Do. Give it a little bit of time here. I'm gonna. Yeah, I know, right? Come on, Apple. Nah, I don't think it's gonna do it. Come on, baby. You can do it. Let's get it. I'm going to hop out of Apple because they do not like that price action. It's not doing what I want it to do, so I'll just get off for a teeny little, like, 0.5% loss and give it some time. You're fine. Hey, yeah. Man, Futu would be nice to trade, but the option spread is like $75, which is horrible. So I'm actually going to just take it off of my list. The spread is the difference between the buy and the sell price. Nice. There goes Baba. Baba baby. That's not too bad of a spread. Come on, Lucid. You can do it. You can do it. I can do it. I can do it. But I'm only human. Okay, so I'm. Nope. This would just simply be a. This is just a channel up here. You have a break of the morning's high, is what I'm looking for, but it just kind of pooped on itself, so. Everything's super shaky. Oh, this would have been a nice one. A very nice one. Hmm. I think if Lucid could go, we could see it go up to about 53 or 43, a nice dollar gain. It's just kind of trying to figure. That's what the whole market's doing. Just Trying to figure out what's going to happen. I mean, you have a bunch of different earnings things happening here soon, so everybody's probably just trying to wait. Hmm. Yeah. Look at Apple going back up there now. It's like, yeah, you thought that you could make something off of me. Well, you can't. I will not allow you to. Dum-dums. Oh! Yeah. Go ahead, Apple. Do it. Do it. Tesla do it? Yeah, Tesla did it. Okay. That's what's pushing it. Nice. I'll be right back. Well, there goes Apple. Well, there goes Apple. Of course, it would do it while I was away. Oh, well, that's fine. I was right. Mm-hmm. Yeah. 168.23 or whatever it was. Mm-hmm. Yep. Just went straight through there. Tesla. Mm, mm, mm. Man, Lucid's just like just stuck at 42. Oh, boom, there it went. Shazam. All right. So, I'm actually going to pop into here. Oh, no. Slow down. Slow down. Wow. Okay. That was fast. Dude. What are we looking at here? Man, I don't want to chase it. That's the thing. Let's see if it holds this level. Mm-hmm. And it's at a half number, 42.50. So I'm gonna give it. Oh, there it goes. Well, it's one of those rare instances where it probably would have worked to chase it. You know. Um. Shoot. Wow. Okay. Yeah, we'll see. Right. We'll see if it finds support there or if it crashes back down. Right now, the Qs is working, and yeah, so this is on the NASDAQ, so it's on the Qs. The Qs is working through some resistance, so I'm going to give this lots of time to just bum around before I do anything with it. Um, this guy on Discord is just buying everything. I'm like, bruh. Probably what I was considering doing. Let me slide this over here. Ah. So what I was considering doing is I had the Lucid calls on my screen here, and I was thinking about buying at the bottom of the channel at like 134 um, on the option contract, and then risking 130 basically $5. I should have done that. So on Lucid, yeah. No, today, like this morning. So on my screen here, I have options. Yeah, no, the value of the options contract. Um, it was ranging this morning between 155 and 130. And if I would have bought it around 135 at the bottom of that channel, you know, then it actually would have worked out just fine. But there's the rest of the push right there. Nice. That dude was long on Roku, and it's failing. Poor guy. And just I think he must be new. Not one of these boring guys that sits around and waits for opportunities to run by. Haha. Ah, Tesla, Tesla, why must you torment me? So, Lucid, he just went long on Lucid. No, he did. He's like, my whole screen is red. WTH. Poor guy. Dude, just step back. Just chill. Yeah. Alright, so the Qs, as you see, is kind of going to fall back down onto this little support here at about 170 or 371 probably. So I have a choice. There goes Sophie. Sophie. Let's see here. Oh, it's really tempting to buy Roku there. Because it's at the low of the day. The spread is about $50. I don't like that. It's not worth it. Like if with the spread being AMC. With the spread being the way it is, like if you buy it, you are automatically $50 under. It has to move a minimum of, depending on what the delta level is on the option contract, which again, the delta is just how much the value of the contract increases per dollar of the stock movement. Depending on what it is, that might be worth it, but let me see if that would have been worth it, because it's bouncing pretty hard. I would be break even right now. Everything's bouncing. What time is it? Almost 9 o'clock. So on your options here, yeah, so when you're in the window that shows you the prices and the delta and everything of the options, you go to the options that you want and you right click on it, and then you can, at the very bottom, you can go send. Oh, yes, up here, or this right here. Oh, gotcha. So you'll want to go to let's see here. Hang on a second. Yeah, hang on one minute. I think it's. I'm drawing a blank. No, it's fine. Tools? No, market watch. Oh. Okay, so once you, on your charts, select, a stock on your charts here, and then you're going to go to trade, and then that shows the options if it has the options. And while you're there, you can go to the little pop-out thing and detach this layout in a separate window, and then it'll detach it. That way you can have that on a separate screen. Then, once you have it, you'll want to go to the top of it here, and I don't know if it shows it or not. Yeah, you want to go to the top here, and right next to the ticker name, you want to assign it a color. That way, when you are you want to assign it the color of your main chart. That way, it just automatically pops over to that. So, like mine is red on my main chart, and it's red on the options window. Okay. And then once you're in there, you can right click on an option and send it to another color, on another window somewhere, and then that shows you the actual price chart for that particular option. Uh, SPY is looking healthy. I'm happy for this. I'm bummed that I haven't actually taken advantage of any of this that's happening. But if you look at previous, the reason why I have not done anything with it is because the previous day's chart. I mean, if you look at the SPY here, has tons of just chop, support, resistance in there. And I just didn't feel comfortable trying to go long on something or trying to short a bounce or something because it's so unknown. But turns out everything would have worked out fine. I just don't like, I'm not comfortable with it, you know? Mm-hmm. And that's why I cut it there at the open. I'm just like, man, I just did not feel comfortable. I mean, it wasn't a huge loss, like I said, it was like 1 or 2% or whatever. But the part that gets me right now is that I could be $60 up on it. So, oh well. Yep. So on a day like this, I'm very, very content and very happy to let the market find a direction, and then tomorrow I'll hit it. Once I know what I'm dealing with, because today everything was at key levels or a little bit below them, and so I didn't want to try to do anything with it because I don't know. I'm inexperienced enough to not exactly know what is going on, and honestly, um, it's what is this? Yeah, Sophie and Lucid were both decent ones. I mean Apple obviously here. I should have bought the Haya Daybreak on Apple, but again, I wasn't feeling it. I really wasn't feeling it. So the Q's is, yeah, it's just choppity chop 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 and everything. So yep, I will console myself with the fact that I'm being careful, and therefore I am being safe. Mm-hmm. Roku would have actually worked. If I would have channel traded that, that actually would have worked. I would have made about $50 on it. On that bounce off of the low of the day. Because then it slammed right up against the top of the channel, and that's where I would have sold it. Just bunk, bunk, quick channel trade, you know. I would have bought it at, let me see, what is this? The spread is just so horrible. Like, I automatically would have been $50 down. I could have bought it at about $275 and then sold it at $400. So that would have made it worth it, but you don't know if it's going to move like that. And with the spread that bad, all right, Sophie. I'm actually really tempted to trade the Qs.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, bud.
Yeah. Yeah.
What are you doing? Go down. Mommy's calling you. He knows he's not supposed to be in here when I'm trading, so he'll come in and just be a little turd. And then Jen will be like, get your rear down here. Let's see here. I'm gonna hold 15. One. Why is Discord locked up? Man, the Mac version of Discord is horrible. I know I've complained about it before, but it's horrible. It is not optimized for the M1 processor at all. Half the time, I need to just kill it. Let's see. Force quit. Thank you. Restart. I mean, I run it on my phone to talk to you, and then I run it on my computer for the different groups that I'm part of on there. Lucid, hard pass off of that 43 level. Poor thing. Sophie's going for it, though. It's trying. Problem is, the Q's is at a nice half number resistance point, so it's kind of struggling, which makes everything else struggle. Yeah, I'm just sitting here, enjoying being in cash. Let's see here. Yeah. Apple. How you frustrate me. Okay. Technically speaking, according to the strategy, the 2-minute gap strategy, or the 2-minute bar gap strategy, technically speaking, I should not have actually gotten out of it, because your stop should be at the bottom of your bar. But it was a big enough bar. I would have been down, $20 by the time it was down, and I would much rather be down, $4. So that's why I got out of it. I was like, I just didn't like the price action. Now, what I should have done was re-enter at the break of the high of the day, and that would have been better. But all's well that ends well. I'm actually seriously considering just simply look at Roku. Man, it's almost worse being right about something and not taking action than it is being wrong about something. I should have bought that. Ah, wow. Oh, oh well. Hindsight. And actually, that was a nice break of this lower channel at 72.50, 259. Yeah, basically the top of the channel. So, oh, that's probably this level here. 73.50. Yep, that's what it was. There's the level right there. Look. This is why it's important to chart. Right there. Yep. I also could have bought the break of this resistance here. Oh well. Like I said, it's a crazy day with the Qs and everything and the SPY, so. Yeah, I'm actually considering just going to work because the things that could have been opportunities are past, and it's kind of in no man's land now. I don't know. It's gotten to the point in the morning where it's either going to reverse or just kind of keep trending sideways. So I do like this break though. This is good. This is a good break. I wish I would have charted this morning, but I didn't. I had it on a side monitor, but I didn't. I hadn't charted it this morning. I was a little bit late, so oh well. Typically in the morning, I'll go through and I'll chart all the stuff on my watch list, but that's okay. Sophie is making a nice little channel. That's really tempting. Mmm. Yeah. So I'm saying is like it's tempting. Should I short it? Maybe I should short it. I think I'm gonna actually buy a put since it's at the top of the channel. Basically, they're really cheap, so I'm just gonna buy a put. If the Q's bounces, that could jam it up above. There's this little dance that happens when you have a stock that's up and holding those gains from the morning, and yet the greater market that it's in. So it's in the NASDAQ, so that's the Qs, and the Qs isn't channeling like this. It bombed down out of its channel, but Sophie didn't. So if it bounces, it's going to push Sophie up. Like that. Just like that. Let's see. What you gonna do, Sophie? It wants it. It really, really wants it. There goes Roku again. Come on. Oh, like that guy. You teasing me? You teasing me? Oh, there it goes. Glad I didn't short it. Yep. Man, the Q's is acting so weird. I guess it's not acting weird. It's at a key level. It's acting as we would expect. But all right, SPY. The SPY is kind of Sophie just does not care at all. Okay, so good entry on Sophie. In retrospect, would have been a break of this level here, 1460, because that was the previous day's pre-market high. Oh yeah, Sophie does not care about the Qs at all. It's just going for it. So this is probably a short squeeze, actually. Come to think of it, what's happening right now? Because there's a whole bunch of people thinking like I was. Oh, I should short at the top here because of what the Qs is doing. Because I mean, if you look at the Qs and the SPY, they're actually breaking down. So this is definitely a short squeeze. A bunch of shorts just needing to get out of Dodge because Roku's going too. What's with this? Come on. ah. Ah. And now if the Q's bounces, even though it's crashing down, if it bounces off the support here, it's going to shove Sophie even more. That's beautiful. I love me a good short squeeze, you know? They're fun to watch. I mean, I feel bad for the people caught up in them, but yeah. I'm disappointed with the Chinese stocks. I was really hoping that those would do something today. They went down, and they would have been fine if you were shorting them, but the spread was so atrocious. I didn't want to be $30 or $40 down instantaneously because I wasn't sure how far they would drop. I mean, they gapped up, so technically they should have probably kept going up, but they didn't. So those weird mornings. Go for it, Sophie. I'm enjoying the enjoying the ride here. There's a little bit of a crack. People taking profits near 1550. Which happens to be the top of this previous channel here. What's the top of that channel? 1449. It's the top of that one. So, yeah, somewhere around here. Man, that's sad. That is very sad. Mm-hmm. 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 Ah, Roku. Man. This is the one that's giving me the most FOMO right now, is Roku. Because I almost bought, yeah, I almost bought this one here. Jen must be listening. She just texted me. She's like, if the spread was so bad you couldn't call it. That's right, sweetheart. Yep, very true. It's just, and that's why it's giving me FOMO. FOMO is, I've come to find that FOMO shows itself when you are facing, when you're looking at a very unpractical, unrealistic scenario, and you're like, I should have done that. And then you're like, I should still do it because it would have worked. And that's what creates the most FOMO. And it's like, no, at the time it was a bad decision, so that's why you didn't do it. But then your brain is like, but it would have worked, forgetting the 50 times that it didn't in the past. Yeah, the spread is still $50 to $70 on these, so. Okay, well, it's getting later, so I'm going to hop off and go to work and actually make some money. Haha. So I'm not feeling bad about today. I mean, yes, I have FOMO over Roku, but um, let's see. Oh, I didn't see that other message from Jen. Um, so yeah, I don't feel bad about not trading hardly anything. So I just feel bad for the missed opportunities that didn't present themselves until after the fact. And you can't ever do anything with those. So, yeah. All right. Well, hey, thanks for joining me. And have a good one. Are you going to go to work then? Or are you just kind of waiting to see? Oh, cool. Okay. All right. Well, enjoy. And we'll talk to you later. Bye.